So you know that show Flight of the Conchords? Okay, so it's a good show. I mean, I haven't seen it. I actually haven't seen it, but I'm assuming it seems like a good project. It seems like a good show. But so they had me audition for it, and always at these auditions they say, slate your name, and then you say your name to the camera, Andrea Rosen, and then you go into the scene that they've given you prior to you showing up at the audition. So I went in 3 times for them. So meaning that like they weren't hiring me, but they were still interested in maybe like finding another role for me. So that was very good. You know, that was like a positive thing. And they were so nice. So the 3rd time I went in, they just go, okay, now just do the scene. So I did the scene, and then at the end of the scene they go, okay, now slate. And for some reason, I thought they said, okay, now sleep. And so not in a comedy sort of way, in like a very true, like Lee Strasberg kind of method acting kind of way, like went to sleep, like fell asleep, sort of leaned my head back against the wall and nodded off in a very believable way, not in like a cheesy acting way. So it seemed like I was sleeping. And the reason I thought, I just figured, well, there must be a scene in the script that I haven't seen where they want my character, the character that I was auditioning for, to fall asleep. So and it wasn't like a short little nap. It was like definitely like a solid 2-minute sleep, which in the situation felt like, you know, a 4-hour nap. So then I kind of like lull my head up a little bit and like kind of like wake up as though I'm waking up from a real sleep. And I go, is that good? And they were looking at me like, what are you talking about? Like, and then I realized, oh, they just said slate. They did not say sleep. And I was too mortified to remedy the situation. I had the opportunity right then and there to say, oh my God, you guys, I thought you said sleep, but really you said slate. And so I just go, okay, well, thank you. And they kind of looked at me like I had 4 heads, and they said goodbye to me in a very polite, friendly way. Yeah. And if it had been a different kind of casting person, they would have been like, what are you doing? Why do you have your eyes closed? Wake up, you know? But they were so nice. They didn't do that. And I was like walking down the street, leaving that audition thinking, oh my God. I was like putting the pieces together. They think they must think I'm a narcoleptic or like, you know, or on heroin. It was like I was nodding off on heroin. And I didn't tell anybody about it for 2 whole weeks because I was totally mortified by it. And then my friend Heather, who did get on the show, she said, oh, did you ever audition for Flight of the Conchords? And I said, yeah. And then I told her the story, and she just could not believe it. She could not believe it. So needless to say, they never called me back again. Why would they? I mean, they think I'm gonna just fall asleep on the set. I've given them no reason to think otherwise. And every day I think maybe I should write them a letter. But every day that passes, it's too late. And then they would just think I was like, you know, insane to boot.